It's Friday evening. We both just finished work and now we are on to our
Work.
next job.
We're gonna work and then work, work, and then work.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning, skip breakfast, work.
We've got one wall left to sheet, but there's rain in the forecast and
We wanna get half dried in.
we want to get the first floor covered as fast as possible. We're already starting to see some swelling in the subfloor, so we need to get this covered. And that's what we're doing right now. Greg has never done this before,
Never.
so it should be interesting. But I've got my work boots on, I've got some gloves, a beer, and we're ready to get going. Alright, I'm gonna stop you right there. I know you're probably wondering, why on earth are you guys trying to put a tarp on top of the joists? The truth is, we don't even know why. But it seemed like a good idea at the time. Now, let's carry on with the video.
Those joists will be okay.
Whew, so, storm rolled in. We didn't get the sheeting up, but we were trying to get it covered, the TJIs covered, but then the lightning was, as I'm sure in the footage, very close, so we just had to call it. It's not safe to be up there right now, so hopefully they don't get messed up from the rain. I doubt it's going to rain very hard, but yeah, once the storm kind of passes over, we'll get back out there and get those covered, but how do you cover those when there's no sheeting? It's just going to fall in between each one, so we'll have to figure something out, but until then, we're going to have to chill and wait for the storm to pass. Hi. Neb. It's after lunch sometime. I don't know exactly what time it is, but the rain has finally stopped. I think it went most of the night and most of the morning, and everything is drenched. But we were actually too short two of these joists, so we had to run into a store that thankfully had them and is open on a Saturday to pick them up, and now we're good to go. We didn't cover the OSB because we've got the walls up and it would have just created a pool anyways, so I've drilled some holes where we're noticing water is pooling and it's draining out, and we're really just trying to get the first floor covered as fast as possible, so that's been our main focus. Of course, we've got the subfloor down, and then the forecast is just rain, 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 rain. So far we're not noticing any problems with the subfloor. You can tell that the edges are a little bit raised up, they're a little bit bumpy, but it's not anything bad. It's not falling apart and crumbling like you would imagine OSB to. So I know one of our viewers mentioned that they're using a stronger glue nowadays, so it can stand up to a bit of moisture, which makes sense. Greg is on a lot of building sites all the time, and they always have exposed OSB, so I'm trusting his word for this one. He's been reassuring me, and I've been worried this whole time. But anyways, I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod and start helping.
71.
Something about these eye joists that we got.
Oh, those aren't joists. Those are rim boards.
These are the rim boards, but the eye joists smell like donuts to me. Like when you're a kid and you go to the fair, when they're in the grocery store parking lot, and you go on the rides and you can get those little sugar donuts. That's what I've been smelling all day. Yeah, I'd go for some right now too.
Hey, T, I need another board.
Soundtrack for this part.
We were gonna survive, but we didn't know if we were going to. Click on this to find out. I think that's pretty good.
Alright, this is the last eye joist that we're going to be able to get up tonight because we don't have the joist hangers. So we're going to have to run into town in the morning and grab those to finish the rest, because they will be meeting up with this one right here, which looks very sketchy because it's blocked up, but we just wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, we have to finish these before we can get the sheeting up, so that everything runs in a nice straight line and square and good. We're out here this morning with the joist hangers, so we're gonna start putting those up. There was one yesterday that would blocked, just to kind of see what it looked like. So we gotta pull those blocks off, put up the joist hanger, and then we can finish the rest of the eye joist. That's what's happening.
Pretty stupid.
Oh.
Okay, so let's hang like that. I need two. I actually need four. Yeah, right there's fine. Yep. Want to start straight up and down over on this side?
How does that sun feel? Woo, sunshine! Grand big sunshines. You guys are wrecking the foundation. got the final I-joist up on the roof, or up in the ceiling. We're watching some rain clouds roll in, and all of the weather forecast says that it's not supposed to rain until potentially this evening, but
Reality is now.
I don't know about that because the clouds are looking pretty dark and it's been pretty windy and it feels like there is a storm rolling in. So we need to do a mad push to just get the sheeting on, and then if it's still looking like it's not going to rain, then we can waterproof it, but otherwise we're just going to have to get some plastic over it as fast as possible. The subfloor is starting to dry out and it's looking fine, so that's good. But yeah, it's starting to feel like a house. It's really exciting. We're both feeling really good about all of the decisions that we've made and the layout, and everything feels good because we have no experience with building a house, and it's been a long time since we've even lived in a house, and you know, with COVID we're not even going to our friends' houses very much, so I feel a little bit out of touch with how a house is, which is weird. So yeah, it feels good.